Yeah, it would not let me stream. But thank you, Stu, for covering. Guys, can we ready up, please?
Got a couple that have done it, just waiting for everybody else to start readying up, and then we can get going in Austria.
Yeah, we are. Did you enjoy the last race, though?
I mean, to be fair, there was some great battles on that last race, to be fair.
It really was, wasn't it? There was endless action, let's put it that way.
Hopefully we can carry it over into Austria. It's a nice, short, sprinty track, so...
Certainly is. We finally got a countdown, so we are going. But don't forget, guys, this is a charity event for Macmillan Cancer Research. It gets us all the people suffering all the support they need with all the donations you are making. We are currently at, let me check what we are actually at this moment. We were, what did Ryan say, 800 last time we checked.
Yeah.
We are now, please tell me we've gone up, please. Pretty please, with cherry sauce on top. We are now at £818. An anonymous person donated. It doesn't tell me who, it just says anonymous. But thank you very much for your donation, whoever you may be.
Tell you what, it doesn't look very sunny here in Austria.
No, it doesn't, does it? It's actually cloudy with like a chance of meatballs. But yeah, no, it's looking very, very dull. That is for sure. But let's hope everyone gets their setups on. The grid is set. We've got obviously Sam Flan, who stepped up last minute, so we're very grateful for him, aren't we?
Yeah, it's always great to get the full grid on.
Yeah, it certainly is. But 30. What do you think of this track?
I like Austria, to be fair. It's not a very long circuit, but it keeps you on your toes, especially up at is it turn 3, the sharp right-hander at the top of the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's the most challenging corner for traction, isn't it? For sure.
And then another run down the third DRS straight to the right-hander hairpin's always a good spot for overtaking.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, you mean yeah, I know which one. Turn 4.
It's quite weird. There's such a small track that has 3 DRS zones.
It's turn 1. It's the run down to turn 1. The run down to turn. Well, it's technically turn 2 to be honest, but it's officially classed as turn 3. And then you've got the run down to turn 4. It's all in the first like sector and a half. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just corners. So.
We've got 10 people joining us so far. Hope you've been enjoying the past couple of streams. I'm sure Scott's probably watching it again, lurking in the shadows.
Great news though. He's probably filming his rage compilation on behalf of everyone here. He's probably like filming all the crashes. Now he's going to do his own little ending to it for us.
Oh, that'd be such a good bonus, like an MRC charity compilation.
Can you imagine? With a Scott like reaction to it all. Oh, I can't repeat what he said. Well, Anton's just done a madness on the formation lap and decided to just
Anton's just making a new track there.
Yeah, that was strange. But do you know what's interesting? The two out front are Tier 1 Mercedes teammates. YouTube chat, where are you? Come on, talk to us. James Acaster and the worst person from Teesside.
The strategy options there, go medium hard or soft medium.
Yeah. 2-stop would be strange at a track like this, being how short it is, do you know what I mean? And if there is rain, can anyone confirm to me if there's rain, please?
How like the worst person from Teesside? You've got Hodgson, you know. He drinks rum instead of whiskey, so I think he's definitely worse than me.
Actually, yeah, no, I can agree to that. Rum's for losers. Okay, I'm in trouble after this. But, yeah. Oh well, part of the fun. But I'm glad we got the stream up and running. Like, it just would not work for me. But,
better put the details on, I always keep forgetting to put the tyres and stuff up.
Yeah, useless, that's what you are. Let's have a quick look. Evening, guys. Have a great final race. Only just made it, so I'll catch up on the other races later. That is Mr. That's your driver coach.
Whoop, whoop. Well, I hope you enjoy watching Austria there. Canada and Spain are both great races, so.
You're from Reading, Connor, you can't talk. I'm not mugging off any place. I'm just saying that Stube is the worst person.
I told you I'm not the worst person.
No,
Hodgson's definitely the worst T-side. Oh, Savey can't park this time. Come on.
No, Frodo's the worst.
Whoa. Come on. You can't be like that.
I've just got the comment from Mark from the last race of Reading again. Oh, no.
You can't bully children like that. Wait.
5 red lights.
Waiting for the game to give me a decent camera angle for the start of this.
Just go on board if need be. But we're racing.
Anton get the run on Chris Bailey to the turn 1. Oh, it's so close. Oh, there's a bit of contact in the back there.
Yeah, there certainly was. I'm not sure who it was between, but it didn't look too healthy, and it looked a bit like they were...
A couple of people running too wide up the hill.
Yeah.
I think that's Saviour and Lirapel.
Oh, there's contact at the hairpin. Carla's run deep. Bless his cotton socks. He'll get there eventually. But everyone else, other than Carl, seems to be okay at the minute.
Tell you what, these top 3 ain't going to leave each other alone. Ziad is right on the gearbox of Anton.
Yeah, he certainly is. Chris has gone for the hards off the start, which is intriguing. So's Kid.
I think that kind of puts Chris straight onto the one-stopper, but I suppose it gives Anton and Ziad the option to go for the 2 there.
It depends how aggressive they want to be, doesn't it? Like, and safety cars could play a part in their decision making as well. So, I'll tell you something though, a lot of people are running wide here, and I'll tell you something, look at Ziad.
He's got the run on Anton going up the hill.
Yeah.
Gets the move done before the braking zone.
Yeah, certainly did.
Be on a charge for Mr. Bailey now.
Yeah. Kid he's falling back a little bit. He is on the hard tyre though. When the mediums hit the graining phase, that's when you'll see Chris and Kid really come into play, isn't it? So.
Absolutely, but then if everybody is going for the 2-stopper, like Ali House and Smith definitely are on the softs there. Every time they pit, they'll definitely be coming back with a vengeance, where the hard runners are going to start to struggle.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. But there's a big scrap for P9. Oh, there's been a crash.
Ali House all the way down to 18th now. Oh, he's at the back of the grid. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I think he's had a moment, but he's still going.
Anton back past Ziad as well.
Yeah, he is. So that is some great news. But that battle up front, look at the top 6. Well, 7.
Well, there is a second gap between anybody down to 8th place.
Yeah, that's just ludicrous, isn't it? But Anton's made the move on Chris.
It's going to happen eventually. He kind of needs to make the most of those mediums while they're fresh.
Yeah, because when they hit the graining phase, like I said, Chris and Kid will come back into this.
To be fair, Kid's also closed up on him a lot because he was a second away and now he's down to 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, Kid Dynamite's been taking Connor's coaching advice and he's started to get good all of a sudden.
What, he's going to bottle it?
No, Kid only performs well when I coach him. Like I taught him how to be good at Silverstone. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, no, seriously. Ask him.
No, we'll have to get Kid on this comms now. I just want to confirm it now.
He will not turn up, I can tell you. He's probably, I know he's listening, he's going to be sat there probably trying not to crash laughing at how useless I am, but still. Here goes Kid, he's having a look up the inside of Ziad.
It's a bit touch and go that, but left each other enough space. Kid will now be chasing down Chris Bailey. I think it's that Irapel coming past Ziad as well.
Oh, Kid has been watching Connor in his prime. And look at him into turn 3. He's incredible. That's what he is.
Don't go read the YouTube comments, Connor. I think it might break you again.
Connor couldn't be coach.
Denison's on a roll tonight.
The top 8 are separated by no more than a second each. I'm going to remain professional. Or try to anyway. But yeah, the top 8, all within a second of each other. This is becoming a bit of a human centipede, really.
To be fair, we seem to have gained like 2 packs.
Oh, Womax has gone off!
It's Womax and Calvin.
Womax, Calvin. Yeah, those two had a bit of a nudgy budgie, and now they're both.
Look, even Scott's laughing at you now. That's how bad it is. Nobody believed that you would coach kids.
No, I think he's laughing at what Mark put about me, but I don't mind everyone having fun on my expense. It's fine. I always get bullied by Steve, so we're used to it.
What? I wouldn't do such a thing.
Yeah, Womax and Calvin, look how much time that's cost them, though. They were right on the pack, weren't they?
Yeah, now they're gonna. Well, they're kind of running their own race there. If you look at the track map, we seem to be running like 2 packs of cars. We've got like the top 6, then we got Womax and Calvin, and then we got the rest of the pack.
Yeah, we certainly do. Yeah, it's like those two are just like the cork in the bowl, and then the rest are just all together, and them two are just on their own. But
absolute DRS train down to the turn 1.
Yeah, it's a filthy train, isn't it?
But Chris Bailey looking to go up the inside of Anton going up the hill.
He's got it done very quickly. I'll tell you what, look back a little bit, because I think Laura Powell's making a move on Ziad for P4. Ziad's going to have the outside line, which may help with the traction on it, but no, Laura Powell's driven off into the distance. How's donations looking, ball boy? Okay, this can't stick. So, let's go and have a look at donations, because that is what this is all about. We are not here for... Well, we are here for the racing, but we are here to raise money for a brilliant cause. And we are now... So we was on £818, and we are still on £818. Guys, come on. We want to hit... I'll lower it. £900 by the end of this. Oh, big crash! I'm trying to talk about charity and you lot decide to start spinning in symmetry.
It's definitely cast Ziad a lot of places out, just absolutely hemorrhaging places down the grid.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But we want to hit £900 by the end of the stream, minimum. So we have 100, no, sorry, what am I talking about? We have £82 to raise by the end of the stream. So come on, guys, get your donations.
I think every time Mark makes you laugh, you have to donate even more money.
No, because at this point I've probably got to donate about £1,000. But yeah, I mean, I've already done my donation. I will happily donate I will donate £30 if Stu wins this race.
Wow, is that how it's going to be?
No, I'm joking. I may have to add another donation. We'll see in a little while. But Laura
Mark likes that idea, so...
I love that idea. No, because now Mark's just going to come up with the things he knows makes me laugh from previous. And, yeah. It's just the way you put picture this, Ryan, in a... Anyway, moving swiftly on. Laura Pell had a moment. He's now down to P12, and we will look because... Wait, when did Kid take the lead?
Good question. I was very distracted from laughing at you.
Was it when I was talking about charity donations?
No, I think it was literally just when we were just too busy laughing at you.
Why is everyone laughing at me?
Because it's really fun.
I hate comms with you.
A bit further down, Bergen's losing a couple of places to Error Voice and Samflan down to 15th place.
Yeah, certainly is. But the gaps are still so... But this is also a very hard track to pull away from other people because, like you said, there's so many DRS straights, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of DRS straights around here, and it's just such a short track. There's just not really anywhere to gain any time, to be fair.
I'm being bullied again. Because I lost to a sat-nav. Well, yeah. No, I'm not raging about that on stream. I can't. If I rage about that on stream.
So that's Bergen. It's had a bit of a spin there, going into sector 3.
Yeah, it is. He's not having the best of races here, Bergen, is he? He's struggling.
I think Ziad spun there as well.
Yeah, Ziad's gone full Kylie.
Chris Bailey back in the lead, though.
There's something seriously wrong. Chris Bailey winning on a Friday. Yeah.
Oh, I told you we paid everybody off, didn't we? So we'd have like a fun race.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to win something and not finish. Yeah, that's it. That's what the donations are for, actually helping Chris win a race. Alright, that was harsh, wasn't it? No. But Law P has just got past Calvin for P6. So, interestingly, those hard tyres seem to be working now. They seem to be the better tyre.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Bailey and Kid definitely starting to pull away now.
Yeah, I wonder if the mediums have hit that graining phase and they're just falling off the cliff.
Dennison's out for you tonight.
I know, he's just sending for me constantly. Like, hey, Connor, fancy a 1v... I'm not entertaining it.
Kid Dynamite back into the lead, being chased down by Chris again. Is Chris going for a move into turn 4? Oh, yeah, it goes for the dive up the inside.
Nah, Kid has heard that, like, Chris has got the pressure from finishing second every week, and now he's just let him go through, make him feel better. But, Anton's still really right there with them, so maybe the tyre wear's not hitting him as much as maybe you'd expect, or maybe his tyres are starting to come back to him a little bit, because he's now closing in on these two, isn't he?
Yeah, we've got Lirapel making it past Hodgson as well.
Yeah, Dutch versus British, where have you heard that before? Usually the Brit loses, and on this occasion the Brit did as well, so...
I think you should just keep an eye on the YouTube chat, to be fair. That's no, just keep getting summoned.
I'm deliberately not even looking at it at this point. Kid Dynamite's going to make a move on Chris into turn 3, but then Chris is going to get the DRS down to turn 4, so they're probably going to switch again, aren't they?
Yeah, I think we're just going to have a repeat of the lap before.
Oh, Chris didn't get a good exit though. He had a twitch, but Kid goes defensive, but he hasn't defended the inside, and Chris said this is literally the exact same.
It's literally the exact same move.
It honestly was. Oh, do I have to check YouTube chat?
Eddie Duss is taking places away from the rappel.
If the donations hit £900, has to do it. Connor has to do it and win £1,000. We replicate Max versus Merck. We've already replicated that. We did that in season 4, where me and you went side by side into cups, bottled it, and Ginny pulled our pants down. Remember?
I think there's a helpline for that, you know.
No, honestly, unless you were involved in it, you'll never experience what I went through that in that 2 seconds. It was the worst moment of my life. I thought I was going to... And it was literally like 4 days after the actual crash happened in real life as well. Yeah, it was.
We've got fun in there as well with a time penalty.
But 3 wide nearly into turn 3 between the leaders. But Kid takes the lead, and guess what's going to happen into turn 4? If anyone can guess.
I tell you what, this constant battle is it's reminded me of another battle we watched just a couple of seasons ago between a certain Mark Dennison and a Ryan Barber, just constantly holding each other up lap after lap, doing this exact thing.
Do you know what the best bit was? I think they were battling for P4 and 5. I was sat in P6 right behind it, just watching them down the road side by side. I had a bird's eye view until I crashed it into a wall. But yeah.
What, you bottling a race? That doesn't sound right.
I don't think you've ever beaten me in a race.
Of course I have.
No. Because I don't usually see you from P1.
Well, you can't really see me when you're buried in a wall, so it's fine.
You've literally DNF'd every race. So, yeah, nice try. Anyway, can we stop bullying me and focus on what's in hand? And that's charity and the race.
Maybe the bullying's raising money for charity, you just don't know.
Kid has now made another move into turn 3. I wonder what's going to happen into turn 4. If Chris Bailey gets past Kid, Stoop will donate £5. Oh well, there's £5 for you, Stoop. So there you go. We're gonna have
you're getting called out in the chat again.
Why? What have I done this time? Oh no. Stoop has won a race in Tier 2. How did Tier 2 go for you? I let the competition win because I felt bad for them all. But yeah.
I literally think we've reached a bit of like a stalemate now between the top 4. And Ziad's retired. Are we going to see? Oh, I think it might be in the pits.
It's in the pit lane, yeah. He certainly has gone in the pit. Why? Come on, we don't need to go in the pit lane, guys. It's
we want safety cars.
Just for finish. No, we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. But don't encourage that. Look at how close the top 4 are to get. Where did Saviour come from? When was he part of this? Dude, why are you so quiet? It scares me.
Well, you told me I had to donate more money, so...
Wait, you're actually donating?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Oh. I mean, I did say it partly as a joke, but well done. But no one else has donated. We are still on £818, 823 when we get Stoop's donation. So, yeah, we are, we need more donations, guys. Please. It is for things like nursing and palliative care for those that are suffering with cancer. So all your donations will really, really help the people suffering with cancer.
Oh, Martin reckons his pedals have just disconnected, so he might be in a bit of trouble now. Or he's
DNF'd. He's out.
I've only just seen the comments.
Huh?
I've only just seen the comments.
I didn't even see the comment, but as you said it, I noticed he's out. And it's raining!
Whoop whoop!
It's raining. It is. I can see wet stuff hitting the floor. Well, not hitting the floor. I can just see it floating in the sky right now, but it's falling. But the top 4 still. I wonder, you know, when I said it was weird that Kid and Chris had gone for hard tyres, I wonder if they did that trying to make the rain, even though the mediums can clearly make the rain anyway.
Good question.
It wasn't a question, it was a statement. But I think that's Martin's car, isn't it? Yeah, oh, it's a huge shame for Martin.
Captain Nib's out as well.
Yeah, he is.
Looks like he's lost it in the final corner.
No, that's Martin's car in the final corner. I'm not sure where Nibs went. It's not showing him. Oh no, it is Nibs, you are right. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, do I? But at this point, with it raining, the mediums are going to be the better tyre to the hard tyre.
Yeah, the mediums are definitely going to start wearing out now, whereas the hards will actually get you to the crossover point if it starts getting to the point of intermediates.
Yeah, definitely. But this is still so close between that 4.
I mean, on board with Chris there, it's not looking quite bad enough for the Inters yet, but it's going to start getting very slidey soon.
Yeah, it definitely is. It'll be interesting to see when...
Timber's coming up with some good plans as well to make some money for this.
Oh god. Let me guess, they all involve Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
At least we've got some people trying the crossover for the Inters. I still think it's a little bit early. DRS is still active, so it's definitely not time for the wet tyres yet, in my opinion. Chris Bailey goes up the inside of Kid Dynamite, retakes the lead.
Stube versus Connor, 1v1, Brazil 25. I love how you picked the race that Stube actually won. loser makes a donation. We both. Well, I don't know if Stoop has yet, but I've made a donation. I mean, I'll happily. No, the thing is, like, I'll beat Stoop with my eyes closed.
Well,
and I'll drive with my feet on the controller rather than my hands.
Come on, be serious now. It's okay it's okay to admit you're going to lose.
But I've never lost to you, ever, and I never will. That's the honest truth. But this race is. I've just watched Anton physically slide around the final corner.
Maybe these top 3 guys are still keeping pace, though. Oh, sorry, top 4 with Savvy there as well.
Which one of them have been watching videos of Connor and are going to put it in a wall any time? Mark's in the pits. He thinks it's Inters. Mark is good at knowing when things are getting a little bit wet. So let's
got some yellow flags in sector 2 there. I think that is Bergen.
That is a Bergen. So yeah, it's not going well for him.
Getting a bit wet now for this dive. Kid couldn't quite make it stick there, so Chris is staying in the lead. Just think that the dive into turn 4 is getting a bit risky now with the damp track.
Yeah, I think they're starting to consider their actions a little bit more.
It's definitely getting a bit moist out there.
Yeah, it definitely is. But let's see, it's who's the bravest on the brake pedal? Who's got the most speed? Shall I invite Dak on too? No, because I'll beat that kid with my eyes closed as well. But yeah.
But you're not agreeing to any of these challenges. It's almost like you're scared or something.
I'm agreeing to them all.
Womack's in the pits now. I wonder if he's going for the Inters.
With my eyes closed and feet on the controller.
I want to see it happen. Let's go.
Okay, tomorrow, because I'm going to bed after this. But no, those top 4 are literally glued together.
There's been another spin in sector 2. I think that is Le Rappel.
Over half the field now have switched to the Inter. Well, around about half the field have gone to Inters. So
I'm just not sure it's time yet, to be fair. Like I said, with DRS still active, I just don't think the track's actually wet enough for the Inters.
Well, the track doesn't actually look that damp either, does it really? So it's getting there, but it's not yet. The rain isn't particularly heavy either, is it? So yeah. But if you look at the gap, the way to tell, look at the gap between Womack and Eddie. To be fair, it's come down about 3/10 this lap, so I think it might well be on the crossover point. Berger's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. That's a huge shame.
Right, another yellow flag.
That's Bergen's car being forcefully retired, I think.
We've got Fannin and Eddie Dust in the pits, and obviously they think it's time for some wet tyres.
Yeah, I've just gone down to Fanning. He's put Inters on, as has Eddie Dust. Yeah, both put Inters on. So
I think the gap to watch now is definitely the gap between Womack and Calvin. If that comes dramatically down from 13 seconds, then I definitely think it's time for the top 5 to put some Inters on.
Well, a minute ago I said, what did I say it was a minute ago? Did I say 8?
Yeah, but that was to Fannin, I think it was.
No, that was Womack to Calvin, I think. Oh no, it might have been to Fanning. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, okay, so now that's...
I mean, it's come down by 0.7 of a second already, so...
Yeah.
Here they come. Here comes Chris, Kid.
Everyone's now reacting to it, so... Interesting. The thing is, Calvin's quite a long way behind Xavier and Anton, isn't he? So... These
Right
guys
on board with
Womack
to see if he's going to take the lead. I'm not quite sure he's going to be close enough.
No, he's not. He's going to be around about 10 seconds too far behind.
Here comes Calvin in.
Did you say Calvin in?
Yeah, Calvin in the pits.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say like evening and then just change it to Calvin in. But yeah. So that's all 4. Those pit stops have changed absolutely nothing. They're all still glued together.
best of friends out on track holding hands, racing cars.
Yeah.
But DRS is still active though, so it definitely must be getting to that point, because the track is definitely starting to look... Oh, there we go. Oh, we got Error Voice out the race.
Error Voice is out the race. We've got 14 laps to go. He's gone in the pit lane as well. We're getting a lot of pit lane retirements, guys. But let's go back to the donation link and see if we've risen at all in our donation aim. We are up to £828, and guess what? It's from Stoob.
Whoop, whoop. Virtual safety car on the track.
On the MRC family. Thank you, Stoob, whoever you may be. I don't think I've ever heard of you before, but thank you for donating. So kind. Yeah, virtual safety car. Is that for Error Voice? No, I think that's for Ali House, you know, because he's now in the pits and he's got no front wing, so it is for Ali House. He's also serving a 5-second penalty, which I didn't know he had.
But I'd definitely say the change of conditions has definitely helped spread the field out a bit. I mean, there seems to be a bit of a bunching up behind. I think that's Lorpy.
Yeah. This is a very hard track to get penalties for. I mean, sorry, easy track to get penalties for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite easy to ride out some of these corners, especially in turn 4. The exit of the last corner, turn 1.
Yeah, well, the penultimate and the last, they're both a nightmare. All you have to do is go just the slightest little bit. Lorapel's got a drive through as well, by the way. So,
I'm sure he will be raging with that.
Yeah, for Lorapel standards, this has not been a good race. He's down in, what, P14? So...
Evening, Mandy. Welcome to the stream.
How are you, Mandy? All good? Can you tell Mark to stop bullying me, please? That'd be greatly appreciated.
Nope, we want more bullying.
Now I've stopped, my throttle leg has started cramping like a bar stool. I really thought I said something else there. Whose daft idea was A, this race, and B, making me go hard at the gym today? Yours. Do you feel sorry for Martin?
Not usually, no.
Should we get the violin out?
I mean, I've already got my little violin out. Do, 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 do.
Oh. Mandy said I would, but it's been funny. Why? Why is it funny, me getting harassed on stream? Yeah,
because, James, it keeps everybody happy.
Who even are you? By the way, Chris has really pulled away from Kid here.
I think now there's no DRS, that it's just nothing that keeps pulling them back together apart from a bit of slipstream, so...
Yeah,
maybe,
it's a lot easier now to pull a gap, isn't it? So.
Maybe Chris opted for a slightly more of a wet setup as well, possibly, so...
No, that would mean Chris has a brain, and that's just not true.
I mean, there's got to be something underneath all that hair, so...
But I do believe, because Chris won the last race, didn't he?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. So that means Chris has finished second, first. That means he's going to be the winner of the event. On
that
a
can't
Friday
happen.
night, when Chris Bailey has never won a race / championship / anything in his life, he's going to actually win. He'll be treating this like I'm actually a champion.
I mean, it must be like Leeds as a fan, must be like life as a Leeds fan, to be fair, just not winning anything, just turn up.
You've just triggered Simon as well with that.
I mean, that's also really easy to do, but I don't think he's about to either.
That's also true. Yeah, something's very wrong here. Chris winning on a Friday night is not normal. Especially when normally his main contender is down in P4. But don't forget, guys, like I said, this is for charity. I know I keep on about it, but I need you all to start donating. We want to hit £900 by the end of the stream. We are on 800 and, well, I think we're still on 828. I'd like to have seen a rise. That would be very nice if we have. Because, you know, that's what this is all. No, we're still on 828. Come on, guys. Like I said, this will get the people suffering with cancer, nurses and palliative care to help them get through this awful, awful disease. So, come on, keep pushing. So, yeah. How are you?
Yeah, good. Just riding on board with Calvin and Lorpy, switching places. That's currently the closest battle on up and down the grid.
Yeah, it most certainly is. Yeah, these two have been ding-donging for a little while, haven't they, really? Oh, yellow sector 3, I think that...
It is Lirapel.
It is Lirapel. He is not having a good day at all.
He's definitely had better ones.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't the normal Lirapel. Mark Hodgson is now within 2/10 of Fanning. Mark's on a bit of a charge here. Fanning's just run very, very wide in the penultimate corner.
It's now going to be a run down to turn 1 with Sam Flan joining the battle as well.
Yeah, it certainly is. This is about who's the bravest now, who's going to be the latest on the brakes.
10 laps
who's
to go.
Who's using ABS and who's not. That's the sort of thing that's benefited in the wet. But let's have a look. Oh, Mark had a little look into turn 3, but wasn't quite close enough. Now he's going to have to run down to 4/5. So
I thought he was going to go for it then after his little look up the inside.
I did as well. I thought he was going to try and get him on the exit. But no, he's not going to be close enough. The thing is, it's so hard to judge it in the wet, isn't it?
Yeah, those moves that you'd definitely be going for in the dry are a bit touch and go when it starts raining here.
But here goes Mark. He's having a look into turn 7. I thought he was going to go around the outside then. I absolutely nearly pooped myself. I tell you what, actually, let's talk about Simba, actually. Simba and Austria have an absolutely phenomenal relationship with each other.
I'm not sure that's strictly true, you know.
No. Forget the lion Simba. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actual Simba, like Mark Dennison, the king, the god, the ex-head steward, you know, the man that sorts all of our results, well, used to sort all of our results out. He's now back. He's now, you know, in charge of sorting the tiers out. He once had the battle of the century at Austria.
These are some big claims. It's the battle of the century.
No, trust me. Go on to MRCX Austria, I think it was season 6, and watch the battle between Night Shadow, Mark Hodgson, and Simba. They were 3 wide for 3/4 of a lap. And I was speechless for the entirety.
It does sound like the sort of thing where you can't quite commentate on because you can't believe it's happening.
Honestly, mate, the camera panned, and at one point it didn't show any of the cars. Next thing I know, they've all come round the corner 3 wide. And I was like, okay. And this was all legit racing as well. This wasn't, well, I don't think it was pre-planned anyway. This is probably where I find out how it was, and now I've been speechless for no reason. But, yeah. So, yeah, I know that a lot of things were dropping from their lower end that day. From all through. Oh, there's a car nearly in the wall in the final corner, I think it's
Eddie Dust.
Oh, it was Eddie Dust. I knew it was one of them.
I think he was running just a bit too close to the back end of Fanning. Lost a bit of front end grip there.
Yeah, he definitely did. That was a very, very strange incident, wasn't it?
There you go, Mark saying it wasn't pre-planned. They just tried to mug him and he said, no, it's not happening.
That's just harsh, Mark. I only think Colin could win is a one-way ticket to the Anderson Bridge. Stu won't get that because he doesn't know what happened to me. I'm not going to talk about it on the stream.
Because it's another thing you still can't win.
What? No, I can win. I ate a lot of barrier in that Anderson Bridge. That's why now there's a little hole in the wall. But it wasn't that for once. It wasn't my fault that I hit the wall, and it actually cost me the championship that season as well, or at least the chance to take it to the final race anyway. But yeah.
Tell you what, I think Chris Bailey might actually have this race in the bag now. 7 laps to go, 3.5 second lead.
Yeah, he's there's something glitched or something wrong with the system.
I mean, it's technically believable, the amount of glitches that we got on this running order.
No, but Fridays and Chris Bailey winning just doesn't happen. So either he's paid someone off, or he's contacting Red Bull HQ and they put like the triple DRS on his wing or something.
It's paid Kid off just to hold everybody up.
No, Kid's just useless anyway. Like he doesn't need to hold anyone up. But
message him, tell him.
I did. I put it in general chat the other week and he answered it. So yeah, but like I said, without my training, he's not good. But Samplan and Mark side by side.
They just ran on board with that.
Samplan's just absolutely mugged him off. So yeah, that's a good little battle. But Eddie Dust is now approaching the rear end of the Raging Scouser. So
yeah, these battles down for 9th and 10th are definitely becoming the closest ones. They've got Anton that's catching up to the back of Kid Dynamite, but
yeah, I've just seen
everyone seems to be holding steady now.
6 laps to go. 6 laps left of this charity marathon. Like I said, £900. That is simply, at this point, it's basically £15 per lap. That's what we want. Help us hit the target, guys. Donate as much as you can or as little as you can. Anything will help with all these people. But Stu will take you through the last 6 laps.
He was still riding on board with Mark here. He's 8 tenths off the back of Samflan now. But it's actually still the closest battle we have on track. Yeah,
it certainly is. Connor and Barry are such a long-term love affair. Oh my god. I'm actually not looking at YouTube chat now for the rest of the night. This is crazy. I love it though. Yeah, Chris and Kid battle has just sort of stabilised, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think without the DRS to help them keep pulling each other along, it's kind of just helped Chris gap him.
Yeah, definitely. But we're getting there.
We've got Ali House in for full wets.
Yeah, that's quite a surprise. But he's sort of, sadly for him this race anyway, he's sort of in the middle of nowhere a little bit, isn't he? He's got to try something different if he wants to bring his race back to life. But I do think that is the wrong decision looking at the track at this moment. Personally.
We just don't really seem to have any close battles now. Everybody's got over a second gap.
The closest is Eddie, Dust, Fanning and Mark. Those guys are still, they're around about a second from each other, aren't they? So
I think as these Inters start to wear, they're just not ready to battle each other as closely anymore.
Yeah, that is for sure. It's just so hard, like you said. Like even when you're on pressure. Oh, Fanning's just run super wide at the penultimate corner. So that's going to help Eddie Dust get a little bit of a run. But I don't think he's getting close enough. But 5 laps to go. That is it.
I think we've got 4 laps to go, Connor. I don't think your maths is very good.
Yeah, it's gone 10:30 now. I'm usually asleep by now.
Way past your bedtime.
I'm not going to deny it. It literally is. But no, it's
somebody had spun there in sector 3. Not sure who that was.
I
think
don't
it was.
Know. I think it might have been Ali House, you know. He's got Absolutely no grip whatsoever on those wet tyres.
Did say it was going to be the wrong move with the track conditions unless he ran out of inters.
I've just watched him take turn 4 on wet better than I take it on dries. I mean, nice.
Just look a bit twitchy though.
Scott!
Oh, look at this.
Wow. How are you? Yeah, that is amazing news. How have you felt about the racing tonight? It's been, I think Steve will agree, it's been an absolute privilege to be involved in.
Yeah, I can't believe how much money we raised for this charity event, to be fair. It's been unreal, to be fair.
Do you want to know? Yes, go on. Yeah, it definitely is. But do you want to know a little total before we've got, 2 laps to go? So, overall, we have raised, as a community, wow, it's actually risen from last time I checked. That's just, hold on 1 second, my phone's glitching, I'll be back. We are at £850 because Mr. Martin Hills has just added £22 to the kitty. So that has put us at 850. The target was 650. So we've smashed that out the park. And hopefully it goes, well, it will do. It will go to the people suffering and you as well. It will help with your recovery. So you keep up the fighting because we need you back here.
Good, because we need those compilations.
That is. We're wondering if you're going to make like a film all the crashes from tonight and make a rage compilation on behalf of everyone. Yeah, what they would say. But no, it's actually great to speak to you. It's been a marathon tonight. Let's put it that way. But well worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I know Martin's kicking himself right now because I think he said his pedals disconnected halfway through this race. So, and now he's realised that he's got cramp in his legs from going to the gym today. So, yeah. But, no.
Tell you what though, here we are coming up to the last couple of corners before we get onto the last lap when we're riding aboard with Chris.
I still can't believe Chris Bailey's winning a race on a Friday.
Told you he's definitely paid somebody.
Yeah, it's because, do you know what? He's got the power of Scott. That's what he's got.
Is it Barry Scott? It's a bit of Sillick Bang.
Oh, what are you talking about? But, no, we will get to the ending. But Chris Bailey, like you said, Kid has actually closed up majorly. I've only just picked up on how close that gap's got.
He got close, but he keeps having a lot of twitches going into turn 4, so I just don't think he's quite got the grip anymore to catch him.
Basically, I just DM'd him advice on this, yeah. Oh, well, we're going to get our 900M that I was talking about then, so... Yes, well done, Scott. We reached it. Kid Dynamite has... It's because he hasn't been listening to my advice, and now he's just not got very good, but, But Chris is going to win.
Connor,
maybe.
Look at the YouTube chat.
No,
here we go.
I'm
Second to last
not
corner.
looking at it anymore.
Coming through the last corner, it's definitely going to be Chris now.
It is. He weaves. He will take the title for the charity event overall as well.
We've got Chris Bailey, followed by Kid, and I'm guessing Savvy's going to be coming up next.
He certainly is.
He crosses the line, then we follow on for Anton.
Scott, the YouTube chat can't hear you.
Calvin.
Martin's put it in there, which is a huge shame. Scott actually joined us, Martin. He's on the mobile phone app, but Scott has come in and basically said he's very grateful for everything that's happened. It's been a great event. So
that's what he said. What are you talking about?
Don't be harsh now, Morgan. But that is the end. Wait, well, we've still got 3 to cross the line. Fanning's doing donuts, so he's having fun at these.
Honestly, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he's Oh, the Rappel's doing donuts as well with no front wing. Yeah, I mean,
I suppose that's one way to end the charity event.
I heard it's £50 per donut, by the way, guys, because that would be how much it is, like, for a new tyre, so. And the Rappel soon stopped that one, didn't he? But, Fanning's crossed the line. Here comes the Rappel. He's in the wall, and he's out. Chris Bailey's now joined us as well.
Hey, I just wanted to come and say it's been fantastic to do this for you, Scott, and for Macmillan. It's been a great turnout from everyone, and amazing to raise so much money for a great cause.
You sounded very emotional there, Chris. You happy you actually won something, or?
Hey, look, I'm a Leeds fan. I take wins where I can, alright? But nah,
Do you know the funny thing was? Morgan actually said that.
Yeah, I can believe it. But no, this is all for you, Scott, and we're all here with you, bro. Keep going.
Yeah,
cheers, bro.
Echo that.
The livery was for you, my friend. That was a pure Scott design livery. But 100%. Definitely.
I said you had the power of Scott to take you to the title for today.
100%.
So no, yeah, I echo exactly what Chris said. It was all for you. Keep fighting and be back with us soon enough on
Definitely.
track. Because we need those YouTube Rage compilations, so yeah. That's what we need in our lives. Yeah, well, we didn't have one in this race, so yeah, but Stu, do you want to take us through the final standings, and we will say goodbye to this wonderful event.
That's the end of the endurance race, and here we are in Austria. Chris Bailey took the win there, second win of the night, followed by Kid Dynamite. Saviour took third to round out the podiums. Anton fourth, Womack's fifth. Calvin 6th, Lorpy 7th, Sam Flan took 8th as a last minute stand-in, which is very impressive. Mark 9th, Eddie Dush runs out the top 10, followed by Carl, Fannin in 12th, Smith 13th, and our last runner was Lirapel in 14th.
Wow, what an event that was though. Let's just double check the final amount that we actually did raise, because I don't actually know what it was. I think it was likely to be what it was last time. No, we're still at £850. So, I think that's still an impressive week's work. So, yeah. So, thank you to everyone who has donated. On behalf of MRC, obviously, Scott, you know how we feel. We can't wait to have you back. We really hope you keep fighting. And we will see you back so soon, I'm sure. So, yeah. And Stoob, do you want to finish?
Yeah, we'll just get that rounded up now. Thanks very much for joining us, Scott. It's great to hear from you, and it was good to hear from Chris. Obviously, kind of sums up how we all feel about this charity event. But that's it for us tonight on this charity event. Donations are still open, as Martin's just put into the YouTube chat, but that is us done for tonight. So we will see you on the next race, which will be Monday for the Monaco special.
Yeah, we certainly will.
See you later.
Bye.